One of the primary reasons Michael Jordan is considered a better defender than LeBron James is his defensive intensity and consistency throughout his career. From the moment Jordan entered the NBA in 1984 until his final retirement in 2003, he maintained a relentless approach to defense. Jordan took pride in his ability.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you all are having a good day so far. So you ever read a YouTube title and just roll your eyes? Well, I did that today. This popped up on my feed. LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. Who really was the better defender? Yeah, this is real. So this is one of those where if you ask me the question, I'd be like, well, MJ all day. Next question. But we got a 16-minute video about it. And, you know, I'm going to do this because this is a small creator. Goatcast Hoops, 1.59. So just over 1,000 subscribers. This vid has 5.7 thousand views. So it's, you know, if it's a good video, I'm going to subscribe. And if it's not, I'm not. And, you know, you guys know how it goes. But if this is a good video and it's a good analysis, then yeah, then I'd say the channel deserves more attention, and you know, maybe we can help drive some traffic that way. But let's judge for ourselves. Let's see, because for me, this is a funny question. I mean, Jordan, I don't even need to talk about it. Let's get into it. I'm going to link the original video down below. It's from Goatcast Hoops. That's going to be linked in the description box down below if you want to check out this channel. Everybody else, please leave this video a like. It helps out a ton. And like I said, if we want to get this this channel more exposure, then it helps. You know, it helps to get more eyes on it. And then Goatcast Hoops can get more views that way. You know how it goes. It's the circle of life in YouTube. Everybody, let's see. Hopefully it's not a propaganda piece.
We've discussed the GOAT debate here many times, to the point where there's really not a whole lot left to say. But with that said, there's one aspect of this argument that either gets completely ignored or glossed over when talking about the true GOAT.
It should be
glossed over. That's the defensive side of the ball. While Michael Jordan is attributed much more to be a defensive stalwart, there are many who argue that his defense wasn't as great as presented, and the one that was hurled beside him on the GOAT pedestal doesn't get enough credit for his defensive efforts throughout the year.
You notice it's always him chase down blocks. Look, he's always getting burned
on the GOAT,
and it's always him having to recover. It's never good, solid man-to-man defense where he stays in front of a defender. He always sneaks up on a little guy and blocks him.
Pedestal doesn't get enough credit for his defensive efforts throughout the years.
Look at that. He doesn't even walk down the court. I'm sorry. This will be an hour video if I keep doing this. Let's go. Let's move on.
While we've discussed ad nauseum their impact on the court offensively, it is time to take a look at the defense of these two, and are both the true definition of a two-way player. But first, if you enjoy NBA breakdowns and analysis, please hit the like button. Like the GOAT used to hit buzzer beaters. On the road to 2,000 subs,
all right,
I got you a like without your help. Thank you.
No subscribe yet.
Now let's get into Jordan versus LeBron.
We'll see. We'll see.
Superior defensive player.
MJ. Next question. Defensive credentials
Before
of
diving
Michael
into
Jordan.
a detailed comparison, it's essential to establish the defensive credentials of both players. Michael Jordan was a tenacious defender throughout his career, earning 9 NBA All-Defensive First Team selections and winning the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award in 1988.
Yes, sir.
His ability to shut down opponents, generate steals, and make critical defensive plays was a significant factor in the Chicago Bulls' dominance during the 1990s.
Any of you young bucks in 88, he not only was Defensive Player of the Year, but he also averaged 35 points a game and was he got a scoring title that year.
Jordan's defensive reputation was built on his relentless work ethic, competitiveness, and desire to be the best on both ends of the floor. Now, LeBron James, on the other hand, is also a highly regarded defender, known for his versatility, basketball.
Look, again, chase down. Wait, did you just say that, though?
On the other hand, is also a highly regarded defender.
Where, in what world is he a highly regarded defender, though? Like, even LeBron fans don't claim he's a great defender. Right? Let me know in the comments if you're a LeBron fan and you actually believe he's a good defensive player. And I'm not talking those 3 out of 4 years that he was in Miami. You know, that was because of the Miami system, the Riley system. But think about his other gajillion years he's played, minus those 3 years. Can you really tell me he's a good defender with a straight face?
Known for his versatility, basketball IQ, and ability to guard multiple positions, LeBron has earned 5 NBA All-Defensive First-Team selections and 1 NBA All-Defensive Second-Team selection during his career. His combination of size, strength, speed, and athleticism has allowed him to be a defensive force, particularly in his prime years.
How is that, though? He gets it 4 times, and he's played 21 seasons. And that I'm pretty sure all 4 of those times were in Miami. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that one. I'm pretty sure all 4 of those were given to him when he was in Miami, because he actually did have to play some defense under that system. But yeah, 4 times out of 21. Okay. I'm not impressed.
LeBron's defensive highlights include his famous chase down blocks and his ability to switch onto any player from point guards to centers. While both players have impressive defensive resumes, there are several reasons why Michael Jordan is often considered the superior defender.
Consistency.
One of the primary reasons Michael Jordan is considered a better defender than LeBron James is his defensive intensity and consistency throughout his career. From the moment Jordan entered the NBA in 1984 until his final retirement in 2003, he maintained a relentless approach to defense. Jordan took pride in his ability to shut down the best players in the league, and he did so with unmatched intensity every night. Jordan's commitment to defense was evident in his approach to guarding opponents. He was known for studying his matchups in detail, understanding their tendencies, and preparing himself mentally and physically to take on the challenge. Jordan's competitive nature drove him to outwork his opponents on both ends of the floor.
Well said.
And this was absolutely evident in his defensive efforts. Whether it was guarding a superstar like Magic Johnson or a role player, Jordan brought the same level of focus and determination.
As crazy as it sounds, Jordan actually used a lot more energy on defense than he did on offense. He was just so gifted on offense, you know, the best player on that end that we've ever seen. But defensively, if you watch him, he's using so much energy on that end. Once they got Pippen, and Pippen became what we know as Pippen, due to him having to guard Jordan every single practice. Then Jordan got to take it a little more easy on defense. But before that, Jordan was everywhere, using all kinds of energy.
LeBron James has had periods where his defensive intensity has waned, particularly during the regular season. As LeBron James has taken on more significant offensive responsibilities throughout his career.
What? More offensive responsibilities than Jordan?
He has occasionally conserved energy on the defensive end, especially in the later stages of his career. While LeBron has shown the ability to elevate his defensive play in critical moments, his consistency on defense has not matched the relentless approach that Jordan maintained throughout his career.
Yeah, he's getting burned. He's getting cooked.
Another critical factor in comparing the defensive abilities of Jordan and LeBron is their respective roles and versatility on defense. LeBron James is often praised for his defensive versatility, as he has the physical tools to guard all 5 positions on the floor.
Yeah, he can guard all 5, but he doesn't guard any single one very well.
His size, strength, and lateral quickness allows him to switch onto smaller guards, battle with big men in the post, and cover ground quickly to contest shots or disrupt passing lanes. This versatility has made LeBron a valuable asset in modern NBA defenses, which often rely on switching and positionless basketball. However, while LeBron's versatility is impressive, it can also be argued that Michael Jordan's defensive specialization made him a more effective defender overall. Jordan was a master of perimeter defense, and his ability to lock down opposing guards and wings was second to none.
And when we're talking about guarding all positions, I guarantee you, MJ has blocked more centers than LeBron, and he played way less. He didn't play 21 seasons, but I bet that total of centers that he's blocked is way more than LeBron.
Standing at 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, Jordan had the perfect physical attributes to excel as a perimeter defender. He used his length, quickness, and incredible hand-eye coordination to disrupt ball handlers, force turnovers, and contest shots effectively. Jordan's specialization as a perimeter defender allowed him to focus on shutting down the opposing team's best scorer, and he did so with great success. Whether it was matching up against Hall of Famers like Clyde Drexler, Reggie Miller, or Joe Dumars, Jordan consistently rose to the occasion and made life difficult for his opponents. His ability to take on the challenge of guarding elite scorers and limit their effectiveness is a testament to his defensive prowess. LeBron's versatility is undoubtedly valuable, but it also means that he has to divide his defensive focus across multiple roles. While he can guard a variety of positions, this has sometimes led to him being less effective in specific matchups, particularly with guarding quicker, smaller guards.
I mean, he shouldn't be guarding guards anyways. He's a small forward and occasionally plays power forward, so he needs to be guarding those positions.
Jordan's specialization as a perimeter defender allowed him to hone his skills and become one of the best on-ball defenders in NBA history.
Agreed.
Michael Jordan's defensive accolades and recognition further support the argument that he was a better defender than LeBron James.
Oh, yeah.
As mentioned
by
earlier,
far.
Jordan earned 9 NBA All-Defensive First-Team selections during his career, compared to LeBron's 5. Jordan's 9 selections are tied for the most in NBA history, alongside Gary Payton, Kevin Garnett, and Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a nice list right there. 9-time. Man, shout out to KG. I did a couple videos on KG early on in this channel, and it got no views. And that makes me really sad. Because KG, man, he should not be forgotten. Tim Duncan, too. Like people are just not interested in watching anything about Tim Duncan. It's sad. Gary Payton, man, well earned. Well earned. And he actually kind of mentored Kobe a little bit on the defensive end when they played together in LA.
This recognition from coaches and media members reflects Jordan's sustained excellence on the defensive end throughout his career. In addition to his all-defensive selections, Jordan won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year in 1988.
Look at that whack award they gave back then. This is like I've seen how like the YouTube play buttons look like. Like the YouTube play button looks better in this, and this was the NBA, but it's a different time. This is before the big money came in. It is cool though. It matches the Bulls red.
Winning Defensive Player of the Year is a significant achievement as it recognizes the best defender in the league for that season.
Especially for
Jordan's
a guard.
DPOY award is a testament to his impact on defense, as he was able to outshine even the best defensive big men of his era, such as Hakeem Olajuwon and David Robinson, who typically...
I mean, sorry to interrupt, outside of Gary Payton and Michael Jordan, can you guys name some guards, some ones or twos that actually won DPOY? Because I'm having a hard time right now off the top of my head. Because it's mainly big men. It's a big man award.
dominate the award. Jordan's ability to win DPOY as a guard is a rare feat and highlights his unique defensive abilities.
You must have heard
LeBron
me.
James, despite his defensive capabilities, has never won the Defensive Player of the Year award.
Nope.
While he has been in the conversation and finished as a runner-up, notably in 2013 when Marc Gasol won the award. And if you want a good breakdown of why he didn't win in 2013, check out Scap Attack's breakdown of that year's award.
All right. You did it. Subscribe. You did it. Yep. I have also reacted to that Scap Attack video you were referring to. And yes, it is a phenomenal breakdown as to why LeBron wasn't even close. He wasn't even close. He shouldn't have even been in consideration for DPOY. And the disrespect that he gave Marc Gasol by saying he got robbed, you know, and that's his award or whatever. That's just incredibly disrespectful, man. Come on. Marc Gasol earned it. That's his award. Lebowko, you can't get every single award. You can't get it all given to you. You know, Mark earned that award. You know, it's not like he's got MVPs and all these rings and everything. Like, let him have his freaking award because he earned it. You didn't.
LeBron has not received the same level of recognition as Jordan for his defensive contributions. This lack of a Defensive Player of the Year award does not diminish LeBron's defensive impact, but it does suggest that he has not consistently been seen as the best defender in the league during his career,
No, not even close.
unlike Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, if we just put it into positions, we've never really considered LeBron being anywhere near the best small forward defensively of all time, or even in the current game. And then if we want to go to power forward, he's definitely not in the conversation of best power forward defenders of all time. But Michael Jordan is still to this day considered the best defensive two guard of all time. So it just kind of puts it into perspective there. Impact on team defense.
Aspect of evaluating a player's defensive abilities is their impact on their team's overall defense. Michael Jordan's presence on the Chicago Bulls significantly elevated the team's defensive performance, particularly during their championship runs in the 1990s. The Bulls were consistently one of the best defensive teams in the league during Jordan's prime, and his leadership on that end of the floor played a vital role in their success. Jordan's ability to set the tone defensively for his team was a key factor in the Bulls' dominance. He held his teammates accountable, led by example, and brought a level of intensity that permeated the entire roster.
That's so key, and you know, it's so unspoken because he's the leader, right? He's the captain of the team. So if he starts slacking off on defense, well, guess what? Pippen will start slacking off. Then Rodman or Grant, depending on the lineup, and go all the way down the list. It's just how it goes. It's accountability. But MJ brought it on the defensive end every single game from his rookie year. So everybody else knew if they don't fall in line, they're going to hear about it in practice. And that's all it is. That's what being a real captain is. So when we see LeBron take it easy on defense all the time, well, guess what? His teammates should be doing the same. And then LeBron even one-ups it. And if his teammates take it a little easy on defense, just like he does, then he gets pissed off and like raises his arms and talks trash to his teammates. That's not good leadership. You know, you got to lead by example.
Jordan's defensive mentality was infectious.
Boom, center block.
And it helped create a culture of defensive excellence within the Bulls organization. Players like Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and Dennis Rodman thrived in this environment, contributing to the Bulls' reputation as a defensive juggernaut. And I understand that Dennis Rodman was a solid defender before he came to the Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
But he carried that on when he joined that team.
For sure. Yeah, we could say Pippen was kind of created by Jordan because of the intensity of those practices. And let's just be real. If you're guarding the best offensive player in the world day in and day out, you can D up anybody else. No freaking problem, you know? But Dennis Rodman, nah, man, he came to Chicago this way. Monster on the rebounds, a total menace on the court, and an absolute beast on the defensive end. Dennis Rodman was, I don't even know if I could say he was created by the Pistons. I guess he was, though. He was more of a scorer in college. Anyways, rant over.
LeBron James has also had a significant impact on his team's defenses, particularly during his time with the Miami Heat. Under head coach Eric Spoelstra, LeBron was a central figure in the Heat's aggressive, switching defense that was instrumental in their back-to-back championships in 2012 and 2013. LeBron's ability to guard multiple positions and cover ground quickly allowed the Heat to implement a defensive scheme that suffocated opponents and forced turnovers. However, while LeBron's impact on team defense has been substantial, it has not always been as consistent as Jordan's.
Agreed.
LeBron's teams have had fluctuating defensive performances over the years, particularly during the regular season, when his focus has often been more on the offensive end.
Yeah.
While LeBron has shown the ability to elevate his defensive play in the playoffs, his teams have not always been known for their defensive prowess during the regular season, especially in the later stages of his career.
Get up on him.
In contrast, Jordan's Bulls teams...
Oh, what was that? Yo, that was clear.
Especially in the later...
Yeah, you're going there. You shouldn't be picking this assignment up. He's already past you. So stick on your perimeter guy. Perimeter guy, you're on your man. LeBron, where are you going?
Stage.
Okay, this is obvious. Who's assigned here?
Of his career. In contrast, Jordan's Bulls...
Okay, see, he made a couple bad steps. I could forgive him for that. 2 steps, gather. You know? But after this, come on, man, face up.
Teams were
But he just let him go by and dunk.
consistently among the best defensive units in the league.
The hell is that?
Even during the regular season. Jordan's leadership and commitment to defense helped establish a defensive standard that his teams maintained throughout the year.
I'm just going to say it. Jordan hustled. He gave it everything he had on defense. LeBron is clearly very lazy on defense. And then once a game or so, he'll do a chase down block and use all of his energy. It's really what it is. But consistency? Nah, LeBron just doesn't even come close.
Just in the playoffs. This consistent defensive excellence was a key factor in the Bulls' ability to win 6 championships in 8 years.
Yes, sir.
When comparing the defensive abilities of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, it is essential to analyze their defensive statistics
I'm
to
curious about
provide a
this.
quantitative perspective. While statistics do not tell the entire story of a player's defensive impact,
really don't.
they offer valuable insights into their abilities.
Yeah, it's still fun.
Michael Jordan was a prolific thief on the court, averaging 2.3 steals per game throughout his career.
Boom.
Jordan led the league in steals 3 times, 88, 90, and 93, and ranks 3rd all-time in total steals with 2,514.
It's crazy that he ranks 3rd all time and his career was so short compared to so many other players.
Ability to anticipate passes, read the offense, and use his quick hands to strip the ball from opponents made him one of the most feared defenders in the league. LeBron James, while also effective at generating steals, has not reached the same level as Jordan in this category. LeBron has averaged 1.6 steals per game over his career, with his highest season average being 2.2 steals per game in 2004-2005. While LeBron's steal numbers
2004, second year?
are impressive, they do not match the consistency and volume of Jordan's thefts. LeBron James has the edge over Michael Jordan in terms of shot blocking. LeBron has averaged 0.8 blocks per game throughout his career.
Yeah, like it's usually that one a game, that chase down on a fast break, and then you see the highlight of it. And I think that's why young people think that he's actually a good defender, because they're not watching the full games. So they see it on TikTok or a highlight reel or whatever, and they're like, oh, every game we see LeBron dunking on a fast break, and we see LeBron getting a block on the other end on a fast break. So he's the best two-way player, right? But it's just one play.
His ability to deliver highlight reel chase down blocks being a signature part of his defensive repertoire.
There it is. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's usually a little guy too.
Jordan, on the other hand, averaged 0.8 blocks per game as well.
And he's usually blocking the big men. MJ. All right, I'm going to shut up for a little bit. Let me just back it up. I'm going to shut up now.
With his ability to deliver highlight reel chase down blocks being a signature part of his defensive repertoire. Jordan, on the other hand, averaged 0.8 blocks per game as well, which is impressive for a guard. But LeBron's impact as a shot blocker, particularly against taller players, is more pronounced. Defensive box plus minus measures a player's impact on their team's defense per 100 possessions, relative to an average player. Michael Jordan's career DBPM is 2.0, indicating that he was consistently a positive force on defense. Jordan's ability to make a difference on the defensive end, even as he aged, is reflected in this statistic. LeBron James has a career DBPM of 1.6, which, while still positive, is slightly lower than Jordan's. This difference, though not vast, suggests that Jordan's overall defensive impact was marginally greater than LeBron's, particularly in high-stakes situations.
Oh, yeah.
When comparing the defensive abilities of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, it is essential to consider the context of the eras in which they played. The NBA has
Hold up. How much would you guys pay to actually get to see this? Like, if we can just get into a time machine, have prime Jordan show up, and then have prime LeBron, and just let them go to battle, and just settle it once and for all. 7-game series. How much would you pay? I'd give up my my YouTube revenue for a month for it. I'll put it that way. Easy.
It is essential to consider the context of the eras in which they played. The NBA has undergone significant changes over the past few decades, particularly in terms of pace, style of play, and the emphasis on different aspects of the game. Michael Jordan played in an era where physical defense was more prevalent, and hand checking was allowed.
It was
This
mandatory.
made it more challenging for offensive players to score, but it also required defenders to be more physically engaged and disciplined. Jordan thrived in this environment, using his strength and tenacity to guard some of the best scorers in the league. His ability to excel in a more physical defensive landscape speaks to his toughness and skill as a defender.
Yeah, back then it took a lot more toughness, physical strength, and it exerted a different type of energy back then. Because, you know, if you're bumping and grinding into post, all that physical contact, or if you're hand checking someone in the perimeter and they're pushing into you, like this is like a tug of war kind of fatigue that you feel playing 80s and 90s defense. Now, the current league is more cardio based because of the spacing. So you don't get tired by the physicality. There's no bump and grind, but you have to be willing to stay on your feet and run around and chase dudes around the perimeter. Sometimes, often other times you'll see someone just chilling on the perimeter like this. So you do get plenty of opportunities to rest. But when it's time to run, it's time to run in the modern game. But yeah, no bump and grind fatigue anymore. So it's apples and oranges on this one.
LeBron James, on the other hand, has played in an era where the pace of the game has increased.
See, look all the standing around that's going. So you do get an opportunity to rest.
The three-point shot has become more prominent. The modern NBA places a greater emphasis on
Yeah, this whole possession, LeBron literally got to just stand in one spot.
LeBron James, on the other hand, has played in an era where
here.
the pace of the game has increased. The three-point shot has become more prominent. The modern NBA places a greater emphasis on versatility.
See what I mean? No, I didn't even intend on this. See how he gets mad at his teammate, even though he didn't step up and help. Watch this. I can't help but notice this stuff.
Has become more prominent. The modern
So this happens to LeBron all the time, by the way. We've seen this in this very video where he gets beat on the first step, but then you got to have a teammate come and help out, right? Who's supposed to help out? Well, it's pretty obvious right here. Weak side, help. Strong side, weak side. Take 2 steps in, and now you're helping. What's he do?
NBA places a
He stands still, doesn't help, and then to make it worse, to add salt in the wound,
emphasis on versatility.
now he's mad at his teammate. Leadership, man. Leadership styles. This imagine this guy being the manager at the place that you work. How would you feel about that guy? I think everyone would be like egging his car, you know, when he's not looking, playing all kinds of pranks on him because they hated him.
Versatility, switching, and defending in space, which has benefited LeBron's skill set. However, the reduction in physicality and the introduction of rules limiting hand checking have also made it easier for offensive players to score, potentially making LeBron's defensive challenges different from those Jordan faced. While both players adapt to the defensive demands of their respective eras.
What's frustrating, because we see all these Miami Heat clips, he can play good defense. That's what's so frustrating. As a basketball fan, he's proven he has the ability to do this, but he doesn't want to put in that effort on a nightly basis to actually do the job. That's what sucks. He could have been one of the greatest small forward defenders of all time. He could have been. He had all the ability to do it, but effort is something that's hard to quantify, but it's so important, and you need to watch games in order to understand effort and see effort or lack thereof effort. And it's just disappointing, man. He could have been great.
From those Jordan faced. While both players adapt to the defensive demands of their respective eras, the fact that Jordan excelled in a more physically demanding defensive environment is a testament to his superior defensive abilities.
Oh. Clutch
defense. One of the hallmarks of a great defender is their ability to deliver in clutch moments when the game is on the line.
Yeah, no joke. That was a good block. This is a very respectful block.
Hallmarks of a great defender is their
he gets in front of his guy. This is a legit block.
Ability to deliver.
Do that more, LeBron. Do that more, man. I'll be talking about how great it is if you do that kind of stuff more.
In clutch moments when the game is on the line. Michael Jordan's defensive heroics in critical situations are legendary. and they often played a crucial role in his team's success. One of the most iconic defensive moments in NBA history is Jordan's steal against Karl Malone in Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals.
Yeah.
The most watched NBA Finals of all time, might I add.
Uh-huh.
With the Bulls trailing the Utah Jazz by 1 point and less than 20 seconds remaining, Jordan stripped the ball from Malone in the post, setting the stage for his game-winning shot on the other end. This play not only showcased Jordan's defensive instincts, but also his ability to deliver in the most pressure-packed moments.
Absolutely, on both
LeBron
ends.
James also has his share of clutch defensive plays, most notably his chase-down block on Andre Iguodala in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals. With the game tied and just under 2 minutes remaining, LeBron sprinted down the court and blocked Iguodala's layup attempt, preserving the tie and leading to the Cavaliers' eventual victory. The block is one of the most celebrated defensive plays in NBA history and highlights LeBron's ability to make game-changing plays in critical moments. While both players have delivered clutch defensive moments, Jordan's ability to make plays like the steal against Malone consistently through his career gives him the edge in this category.
Yeah, that one was a good, because they had a big three out there in Cleveland. That one was solid. You got the block by LeBron, then you got the clutch ISO 3 by Kyrie, and then you got the lockdown defense on Steph by Kevin Love. That was cool.
His reputation as a lockdown defender who could be counted on in the most crucial situations was a defining feature of his career.
But I would like Kevin Love to get a little more credit for that lockdown defense he put on. That was a full possession of lockdown defense as opposed to just a block.
While both Michael Jordan and LeBron James are all-time great defenders, Michael Jordan holds the edge as the superior defender for several reasons. Jordan's relentless defensive intensity and consistency, his specialization as a perimeter defender, his defensive accolades, and his impact on team defense all contribute to his reputation as one of the greatest defenders in NBA history.
For sure.
Jordan's ability to excel in a more physically demanding defensive era, his clutch defensive moments, and his statistical superiority further solidify his status as a better defender than LeBron James. James' defensive versatility and ability to guard multiple positions are undeniably impressive, and he has made significant contributions to his team's defensive success. However, Jordan's unmatched commitment to defense, his ability to shut down the best scorers in the league, and his consistent excellence on that end of the floor make him the better defender overall. But ultimately, the debate between Michael Jordan and LeBron James as defenders is a reflection of their greatness as players. Both have left an indelible mark on the game of basketball, and their defensive abilities are a testament to their dedication to being the best on both ends of the floor. However, when it comes to defense, Michael Jordan's legacy as the superior defender stands the test of time. And is one more reason he is the greatest of all time.
Yes, sir, he is.
The undeniable GOAT.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think?
Hands down.
Are these two comparable when it comes to defense, or is Michael Jordan just a better defender? Let me know in the comment section. And if you made it this far, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach that 2,000 goal and can't do it without you guys. Really appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and be back soon with more content.
Yo, I did. I'm actually surprised. I went in blind, and it was kind of a shot in the dark. I didn't know, especially how the video started. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about this. But yeah, man, you got a like and a new subscriber here. Absolutely earned it. The fact that you have so few subscribers makes me think that I got to you early, because you're probably gonna go big, man. And that was a fantastic video, a great analysis. I think it was fair in your assessment, and you did cover multiple categories, which was really cool. And I like your shout out to Scap Attack, man. That was pretty cool. All right. The Real Mind Crime Crew. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you like this stuff. But further than that, go out there, give this guy a like here. Once again, the channel is Goatcast Hoops. Link is down in the description. So give him a like. If you liked it, give it a subscribe. That's up to you. But I'm telling you, the way YouTube works, if you go onto his video and you leave a comment, even like a period, or a thumbs up or something. It's going to help pump his video. And you guys can judge for yourself and choose for yourself. I think he earns it. I think he earned more than 5,000 views personally. So I'd like to see this video get pumped up and him get a little more recognition. But like I said, that's in your hands. I've done my part. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, guys. I really appreciate it. And speaking of which, like the video and comment down below what you thought about this video, what you thought about his assessment, what you thought about my assessment. That helps my video get out. And then this message that I'm leaving at the outro gets to more people, and it might send more traffic to his video. Hopefully you can visualize all that. In my head, it makes perfect sense. But the head's a little crazy up here. Anyways, everybody, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you all in the comments. We'll have a good conversation about this defense conversation. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.